Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Season of Discovery, featuring an Affliction Warlock. If you are new here, feel free to enjoy the episode in the background while you work or while you play. Take in the classic sounds, music, and ambiance that this world has to provide. And as always, you can expect a more relaxing and immersive experience. Enjoy the episode. We're going to start this off by turning in Uriv's tombstone that we picked up in Thunderbluff for some quick experience. In the last episode, we completed the rest of our current objectives in the Barrens and traveled down the Gold Road into Mulgore in Thunderbluff. Today, we look to conquer Silverpine Forest and push ourselves into the next big milestone, level 20. Quite a foggy day in the forest. Pretty good atmosphere. So we are going to head north first to deal with Arugal's Folly. Take out the Decker Pit Ferry, and then we'll head back to the Sepulchre to turn those two in, before we then head over to Crimson the Pale. I'm going to make sure we turn all of those in first before we head south and deal with the rest. As the final quest in this chain is going to send us to Pyrowood Village to the south. Which I would like to do with a group if possible, of course. Some of the quests are impossible without one. See if there are enough players online to help us out with that. A little bit of a sloppy start here.
Not enough mana.
Luckily we're going to be okay. But a very sloppy start indeed. I blew our swiftness potion on accident. Should have used a lesser healing potion there. That was a little bit too much, even though most of these mobs are great to us now. Still a little bit too much to take on at once. I think it's Dark Runners I actually need. Oh, hello, son of Arugal. Let's not deal with you today. At least we can actually see what level you are. But I am not interested. Alright, well, since he's out and about in the area, we'll take care of the Decrepit Ferry first, and then head south to deal with the shackles in that area. I hope you are all doing well today and enjoying Phase 2 of Season of Discovery. And as always, I really appreciate you clicking on the video. It means a lot. More waylaid supplies, which is good, even though we already have like we're almost capped off, I think, as far as crates in our bank right now. But the reason for that is because we can't really fulfill any of them, but we definitely can fulfill this one. One of the biggest mistakes I've made so far in recent episodes is utilizing all of our linen to level up our tailoring on items that can't be used to fulfill waylaid supply crates. Because the items for all of those, the prices for all those items are going to go up drastically. A very good example of this are the brown linen pants, which I have somewhere in here. In any case, yeah, the brown linen pants are a recipe that you basically get very early on. Extremely simple to make. You wouldn't think anything of it, really. But, as it turns out, you need brown linen pants to fulfill some waylaid supply crates. Which means they're actually worth something. And that could be... the same thing could be said for a whole bunch of other professions. Blacksmithing, leatherworking, herbalism, there are certainly herbs that you can fulfill crates with, mining. And all of those items have increased in price, and should be pretty decent money makers at this moment in time. So we're going to want to do our best to take advantage of that while we still can. Alright, we've gone south just a little bit after picking up the Decrepit Ferry. We're going to be entering the mine area shortly to deal with the Gluttons and Dark Shackles. Stop to put on her food buff. Yeah, it's a shame. There's a lot of gray mobs here. Our Drain Soul talent isn't really popping off on any of these gray enemies. So these brown linen pants are exactly what I was talking about before. You will get a crate like this every once in a while, so we should be trying to sell them when possible. Looks like we got some competition. I don't know if leather can be used to fulfill a supply crate or not. We have kind of just been using them to make some money. Free skins are nice, I suppose. I should check the price of light leather on the auction house as it stands currently. Oh, interesting. Got a level 19 elite demon in here. Doesn't seem to be aggressive. I don't know what this is for, but I'm almost positive it's not for a Warlock rune. Which is odd. Geez, more waylaid supplies. Another pretty easy one at that. Peace Bloom is not an issue. Definitely going to want to go back to Undercity shortly. Can't remember if we picked up our new abilities yet or not. Anyway. Another waylaid supplies crate. That's insane. It's another brown linen pants one as well, which is extremely easy for us to fulfill. We do need the linen cloth to do it though, worth noting, and we do not have that currently. I'm curious to know how expensive it would be on the auction house currently. Alright, we've obtained our last shackle. Let's head back to the sepulchre. Appear that the fog has cleared a little bit. At least on the road.
Hello?
What is it? Victory for Sylvanas. Trust no one.
Another point to add to improved drain life.
This had better be good.
Our breadcrumb for
Goodbye.
no spread foothills. Sure.
What is it? Watch your back. Beware. Our enemy is about.
Like usual, we're going to ignore the engraved ring quest to go back to Brill. Such a strange quest. I think it simply just takes you too far out of the way. Alright, we have a ton of supply crates right now. I think what I'm going to do is head back to Undercity first, and then use our hearthstone to hearth back to the Sepulchre.
And you,
Which will certainly save us some time. I think that's the play. With the increased gains to reputation with fulfilled waylaid supply crates, I think that we should be able to hit friendly, and we should be able to purchase one of our runes. It is an affliction-based rune, but I've been told that everlasting affliction is not super great compared to what you could be using instead. So we'll have to take a look at it and see. No, I can't remember where we left off as far as our training is concerned. I'm going to ignore the Warlock trainer for now.
hello.
We'll come back to it later. Spiced wolf meat's not too bad. Everything else is pretty expensive, I think. I can do the brown linen robes and pants myself. I'll be right back. Turns out linen cloth is extremely cheap, but those brown linen pants and robes should sell for a lot. Brown linen robe, look at that. 40 silver each. I mean, we were buying stacks of linen cloth for like 4 silver each. So that is what we're going to want to make. I'm buying quite a few of the stacks of linen cloth to see if we can make some extra cash. Alright, I've picked up quite a few things. We are not going to be able to complete both of these 20 spiced wolf meat supply crates. Because wolf meat is pretty dang expensive. We'll see how much money we can make utilizing our tailoring profession. Let's gather everything we've got. We're going to go ahead and cook up this wolf meat first.
Speak quickly.
And we're going to get some skill ups in the process, which is nice. Let's take this time to enjoy the fireside. And if you have a moment, please let me know in the comments how Season of Discovery is going for you so far. How is Phase 2? Are you enjoying your class? Are you enjoying how populated the realms are currently? Or are you struggling to quest, and therefore maybe not so fond? Alright, let's walk over to our tailoring trainer. We're going to need some supplies to make these robes and these pants. Pants are no big deal. And the robe will not be a big deal either. Pants are only selling for 11 silver at the moment. Went the wrong way. So we're going to want to make as many brown linen robes as possible and throw them up on the auction house. Perhaps we make a little bit of both too. Maybe that's just a better strategy. You know what? I do have to visit the apothecarium at some point. Turn in these books. It might not be a bad idea to do that now. And free up 2 of our inventory slots. Speak with Millie Gregorian.
What is it?
We're going to want to buy a boatload of coarse thread. Let's start with 60. Anticipating that we'll need much more. And we're going to have to make a ton of bolts of linen cloth right now. I won't make you sit through the entire thing, so I'll see you guys in just a moment. Several minutes have passed, and we are now finally able to make our brown linen pants and robes.
Trust no one.
Let's get this crate fulfilled. This one fulfilled. This one as well. I could have swore that these actually stacked. According to the rumors, of course, but I guess they do not. The rest of our bolts of linen are going to go towards these brown linen robes, which, if they do indeed sell for 40 silver each, on the auction house, we should be able to make quite the profit off of them. And I have to keep an eye out on more supply crates that are related to tailoring, especially since we have wool cloth dropping very shortly for us in mass. How have all of you been handling your professions for Season of Discovery? Now that we're no longer necessarily all in the hardcore space, I feel feel like a lot of people are perhaps not going with engineering as much as they would normally. Unless they're a PvPer, of course. Let's pack up that last crate. We're going to get these robes posted shortly.
Speak quickly.
These bags look quite ridiculous at the moment. See if
What is
the
it?
expert trainer has something for us. Boots could be a good leveling recipe. Before we turn in our crates, let us turn in the Book of, not the Book of Ur. Let's turn in the spells of shadow and the incantations from the Nether. Over to our good buddy Varimathras. Varimathras is a popular man. Well, I guess demon, I should say.
You think you can match the might of a dreadlord?
I think these are pretty good for us. I think we can go ahead and put these on. Get our rune re-equipped. I'm going to swing by the auction house real quick to post these, and then we're going to turn in our supply crates. Hopefully providing enough reputation to unlock our next rune. Let's go ahead and turn in the crates first. We're not too far off from the auction house. There we go. Expected there to be more people here.
May your blades never dull. Go with honor. Go forth to victory.
I'm not sure how much rep that nets us. 300. I thought that would be more. I thought it would be closer to 500, but I suppose it is the lower level
May your blades
shipment.
never dull. Go forth to victory. Strength and honor. Fight well, friend.
Yeah, that must be it. So, not quite. We would need 2 more crates, which isn't too bad. Shouldn't take us too long to earn that.
What do you require?
Let's pay a quick visit to the auction house. And just like that, we have posted everything. Should be a decent chunk of change if that is something that can sell for us. Let's head back to the Sepulchre and continue our quest. Suppose we could deal with Fenris Isle first. Well, perhaps we'll wait on that. We do have some time. It's a little bit higher level. Whereas Crimson the Pale is very, very close to turning gray. As well as the recipe for death and the rest of the Pyrowood quests. And border crossings as well. Yeah, we're gonna head south. We're gonna go ahead and deal with all of that first. We already have a couple of other adventurers here. That was a nice round, nice little killing spree in the deep alum mine. Plenty to loot, plenty to skin. Completed the next section of Arugaw's Folly. Let's get back to the Sepulchre one last time before we head south. Let's see if we can't pick up a Pyrewood group sometime down the line.
Forsaken. Beware the living.
Back at the Sepulchre now.
Dark Lady.
We can pick up our final quest in this quest chain. The Pyrewood Shackles at Pyrewood Village. Let us exit town once again and head even further south. We've got border crossings to deal with, as well as Baron's Peril, which is a little bit high for us, but I think we're going to go through with it, as it also unlocks a rune for us. mages could get very awkward with our pet. We're going to want to be a little bit cautious here. We do have a significant level advantage at least, which will help. You know, this is another quest where I feel like we really should probably go back to the Sepulchre first. I know there's been a lot of back and forth so far, but it's gonna send us back south anyway. And we're probably gonna want to do the next quest in that chain as well before we press on. Because that will start to turn gray pretty soon as well. Right around when we hit level 20. We'll cut through Garen's Haunt on the way back to the Sepulchre. This is one of those areas that I feel like was pretty much scrapped or underutilized. For whatever reason, or Olsen's Farthing, I should say. That's what it's called. I was getting mixed up with Garen's Haunt for some reason. This place is so interesting. The Ravenclaw slaves and raiders. But there's no story. There's no quest. There's nothing here. It's odd and eerie. But it really feels like Blizzard just forgot about it.
What now? Farewell. Remember, patience, discipline.
Mr. Dawnweaver is going to take a look at this, and he's going to tell us
What now?
to go south.
I am forsaken. Trust no one.
Alright guys, and I think I'm going to stop it right here for now. In the next episode, I'm thinking we will continue to look into Silverpine Forest and its mysteries. I would like to get a group together for Pyrewood Village if possible, and then we'll see where the run takes us from there. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.